and welcome to this week's episode of Punky's World. You're not going to believe what Punky caught. I caught this big mouth Billy Bass fish. It's one of those cool toys from 1999 that you hang on the wall, you press the button, and it sings and dances and does all this fun stuff. I have always wanted one of these, and now I have caught it, and it's mine! Mine, I tell ya! Except, there is a little caveat thing I have to deal with. So come along, let's fillet this fish and see what's going on with this dumb bass. It says rainbow trout, but this does not look like a rainbow trout. Don't know what to say about that. Here's the thing. It got batteries in it. It's in the on position. I press the button. Nothing is happening. So just by looking at it and opening it up, I can tell that this has seen better days. There's a bunch of rust in there. It's missing the spring that goes there. There's no wonder that this thing doesn't operate appropriately. We're going to take these batteries out and we're going to open this thing up and we're going to figure out about replacing these little deals here because that is not going to work properly. Don't forget your bag. Let's start unscrewing and let's see if we can't figure out what's going on with this thing. That was easy enough. Let's take a look here. Alright. We need to replace these chingaderos inside of here. And in order to do that, we're going to need to unsolder these wires. I'm just going to write a negative right here and a positive right here. Hopefully you're seeing that. Just going to pull it off. Why? Because it's already janked as hell. So this is a one-piece unit right here for this guy. The trick is you got to get these tabs up on it. This is our problem child one right here. There it is. Okay, I got that one out. I'm just going to pull that wire off because I'm going to resolder it anyways. Yeah, look at that. Junk. It's just completely just destroyed because of the battery acid, I'm sure. There it goes. Okay, we got it out, and the other metal's still in there, so we need to clean that out as best we can. I'm literally just like chiseling it out. It's just so bad, dude. There's nothing left. It's like it's embedded into the plastic almost, it feels like. Got a little metal brush. That's so bad. So it's not going all the way in. I may have to modify this a little bit, cut into it, because there is a little slit in here. Let's see. See how I made a little slit in there? All right, let's see. That will lock into place. Okay. Is it gonna land? Yeah, okay. I also want to clean out the battery compartment a little bit. I can live with that. Now I gotta clean this shit up. I'm gonna try some goof off. Got a little brush here. And we're getting a little bit more cleaner here. Just gonna use light pressure with this wire brush. I've been trying to source these battery spring terminals for C-size batteries, and they are a pain in the ass. There's a pack you can get on Amazon, but they're not like this. It has the spring and it has a wire that goes across ultimately. I needed these ones to mount in the compartment box on there, and it was a pain in the ass. I had to find like a third party, and they sent it to me, and it's still not exactly what was in there. I'm just gonna have to modify it. All right, I don't think I'm gonna make a complete career out of it, but it's a hell of a lot better. So we're just gonna send her just like that. At least I made a college dropout effort to try to clean that one. Clean this one too. This one says negative, so this is gonna go right here. All right, we got our spring for this side right here. I need to re-hook up our wires. Oh, but you know what? I'm gonna have to put a wire on this guy. We'll just weld a little wire on here and it's gonna be great. And we'll slide it through here. We'll go through the bottom here. Perfect. Good, let's pop a battery in. Oh, it's alive. It's not moving much. I love the children. Kind of weak. Let's figure out what's up with this motor. It's not torquey. These things used to be really torquey if I remember back in the day. So if we have a bad cap, that could be causing a power issue. It's a good cap, good cap, good cap, good cap too. Okay, so what I did here is I put my meter and hooked it up to the back of the motor of the fish. Now I think there's a couple motors of the fish. The motor I can physically see is in the back. It's what makes the fish turn like this. We're gonna see what voltage comes out of it because I feel like it should be moving faster. This should be a little more torquey and this thing sucks. So the one's for the tail's moving. We're not hooked up to that one. See, the mouth moves. It should be going like this. I think there's something. It should be moving like that. Maybe the motor just has some really dry grease on it. I haven't explored that. I may have to take this whole thing off of the fish and go further down the rabbit hole with this guy. These screws are all the same. They're gonna go in the bag in a second here. This is the fish dress or whatever you wanna freaking call it. Let's see if we can't take it off and see what's going on back here. If it'll let me. It's gotta let me, right? This in the back. Okay, so the motor goes this way. I'm literally filleting this fish right now. The tail should move more. It should do more stuff. So, what's going on here? Yeah, see? This is going to be so much fun to put back on. I can't wait. I'm literally filleting this bass. I want to open this up and see if I can see the gears to see if maybe that they're just compromised maybe, or there's like dried up grease or something crazy. I don't know. It doesn't. Sometimes the tail will turn perfectly, and then other times it won't. I don't know. I need to see what's going on here. This is crazy, man. There's a that's for the top of the motor. This one is for the tail, which hopefully they're the same size type screws, and they are. Just want to get a look at this gearbox because it feels like it'll be torquey at one point, and then the second that it has any resistance against it, it craps out. It seems like. Okay, so I got this gearbox open. I think I see a pin right here. Looks like it dropped or something, and that one goes. See, this one goes back like so. And there's this gear that was just hanging there. Maybe it does slide in here. That pin, I gotta figure out how these pins mount in there. Maybe it goes like this. So you can't see it probably, but I'm gonna try to make it so you can. This is not helping. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a slight crack in this gear, it looks like. This thing spins freely if you try to spin. It spins a little bit, but not a lot, and that would mean why the fishtail isn't moving very good. I need to see if I can do something about that. There. I just put a little dab of glue on there. Why not? I've had worser ideas. I don't have this gear. I'm not gonna go spend days or whatever trying to find this stupid gear. It's just gonna get glued on there, and that's what's gonna happen. I don't plan to ever take this apart again. And if I do, well, so be it. I don't plan to ever take this thing apart again. It's not worth my time to do that. It's more of just a, hey, look what I got, this is fun type deal. Hopefully this will fix this problem. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so the glue's dried for about maybe 10 minutes at the most. I figured, why not? Let's try it. And hey, look at that. Hey, much torqueier. Yeah. Okay, good. Tail is fixed. Oh yeah. It's got a lot of torque to it. Heck yeah. Next, we gotta go to the next gearboxes and see what's up. By the way, I figured out how to take the skin off of the fish. These eyeballs actually screw in and screw out to get them on and off, so we have a perfect fillet. But the mouth sucks. So let's see if we can't open this up and see what's up with it. So I took the mouthpiece off, mounts up in here. That part's right there, the 2 screws are there. On this part right here is where the motor gears are. So now I have to pop off this little deal. And I did it by popping this pin out. There's a spring back here that's looped inside of this. I think that's enough to get this open at least. Let's see what we're dealing with. I feel like it's spinning freely, so we'll put another dab of glue because it fixed the last one. Let's see what happens. Upon further inspection, the other gear right here, I don't know if you can see that little black spot. This is a crack in the gear, so we again are gonna put a little bit of glue in there. So the gear's glued in. I'm just putting these screws back in. This is part of the mouth. Look at that. Perfect. So I noticed that the thing wasn't flapping forward enough, not the tail, not the mouth, and it's the one gearbox I haven't worked on yet. I pulled the 2 screws out, they're right there. I'm not putting those in the bag just because I'm gonna assemble it right away. But I'm gonna pull off and separate this motor from this so I can get inside of this gearbox. The fact that both the other gearboxes had gears that were not sheared, but they were just kind of spinning freely tells me that it might have a crack in it. So we're gonna just inspect it and see. Ah, okay, I see it. Hidden screws right there. Okay. Luckily they're all the same screws. Nice. Good. Is that it? Oh, there's just a little glue there. There it is. Okay. So these are gonna split. We got our spring on this side. Let's see if we just keep that together like this and pull it out. Okay. I'm just gonna go like this so it keeps together so I don't forget the orientation. Pulling it. I'm gonna pull this out like that. Oh, I think there's definitely something up with this gear. Yeah, it's got a crack in it. That one is cracked too. Okay. There. Just gonna put a dab of glue on it. I'm sure there's guys out there that got 3D printers that could do all this cool shit, but I don't have a 3D printer. We're gonna put it back together. After putting the right amount of glue on there, I was very careful when putting the gears back there and also made sure I didn't get any glue anywhere else that would affect the unit. Every gearbox needed to be redone. How about that, huh? It works perfect. We can put the skin on it. Yay! It was very tedious at this point trying to get the skin back on the fish because you have to put it on just right, otherwise the mouth and the movements won't work appropriately. There's a tab that broke there, so I'm gonna make my own tab with the glue gun. Everything's good now. We're putting screws back in, and this project is finished. Without further ado, let's watch the fish dance. I don't know why, love it like I do. I know the change of day. Take me to the river, washing me down, dip me in the water. Well guys, that was a fun episode. I caught a fish. I got super excited about it. Turns out this fish was a nutcase. It's not like fishing in the ocean. We went through some trials and tribulations to get this fish going, back on track and working again. So I'm having a damn beer after tackling this guy right here. And you know what? This is a great fish. I'm glad that I was able to catch him and put him back into working order, so that's cool. I'm just gonna send us off with this little song right here. And I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching this episode of Punky's World. I never know what I'm gonna shoot or what I'm gonna film or what I'm gonna fix. So I'm glad you're staying tuned. Thank you so much for watching. He's so handsome. Look at this dumb bass. Ah. Okay, Angel. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, everybody.